Happy 20 subs! For my 20 subs special, I'm gonna do a top 3, because honestly, that's all I could think of. As, well, this one is about games that didn't age so well. The difference between that and not holding up is the game used to be good at the time, but as the years progress and spawning sequels, it's not as good as it used to be. And not holding up was that the game wasn't really that good to begin with, or just So here are my top 3 games I feel like did not age well. Number 3, Batman: Arkham Asylum. This game was a huge hit, seeing that it was a game that portrayed Batman extremely well. It wasn't the typical rush Batman game made just for money, but it exceeded expectations, portrayed the villains very well, and got the voice actors from the animated series to voice the characters. And then there was Arkham City, Origins, and Night. And Arkham Asylum is kind of just bland in comparison. It was starting off, but the Predator sections only had armed enemies. Just, that's it. You only had to hide on the gargoyles, attack an enemy, go back gargoyle, there. When Arkham City, Origins, and Night gave you some extra armed enemies, like snipers and guys that could use thermal vision goggles to spot you. In the combat, there's only guys with sticks, guys that look like Bane from Dark Knight Rises that have knives, which you just gotta stun and punch, and you would encounter some lunatics, fucking scary by the way, and titans. The boss battles in this one are the second worst, Arkham Knight being number 1. The boss battles are nothing more than just nothing. They're just enemies. As really, what makes it low is that there are some good things. Like, the Scarecrow sequences are still my favorite parts to this day. They are just creepy but fascinating. Seeing that Scarecrow is awesome in this, and they pushed him aside in Arkham Knight. The game, really, and the graphics to me, well, Batman game is supposed to be gray, and Arkham City is a gray place, and the gray looked beautiful. This game has a color grayness that makes it look ugly, even by black-gray Batman game standards. I'm not expecting it to be colorful, just make it look good. And then the Joker DLC. To be honest, Xbox players, you're not missing out on the DLC. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I would have had GTA 3, but I haven't played it recently. This used to be my Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This was just a game popular at its time, but seeing that the missions are just there to be hard, the gun combat wasn't fleshed out, and the story isn't really anything to make you keep going, unlike San Andreas. Vice City is just in comparison. seeing that Vice City doesn't really motivate me continue on to beat it really is kinda sad. This was my San Andreas, but playing San Andreas and its beautiful world, good story, and excellent characters, here it's I'm not sure if I really feel like a thug. Number 1. Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is one of my favorite franchises. I love Insomniac because of Ratchet and Clank, but I can't be the only one that thinks first one didn't age well, because it has some problems that stick out like a sore thumb. Problem 1, Ratchet cannot strafe. It's unacceptable at its time. Just instead of shooting and dodging, when enemies coming after me, I gotta run in circles and then shoot. And the weapon lineup is the worst in the Ratchet and Clank franchise, seeing that most of them are useless. And it felt Spyro-ish, because all the enemies would take 1 to 3 hits, and when I played this game when I was younger, I was reliant on the wrench. It's just, compare it to not only the sequels, but the Grand Theft Auto games, even Vice City, Jak 2 and 3, and just think. It's just bland. Seeing that the other games improved this by giving you better weapons, making you have an experience level, harder difficulty, and just better music and level design, this game it did not age well. This game should be on more games that didn't age well list. Yeah, the game is fun, but really, I'd rather play the sequels than this one. Well, that's my 20 sub special. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you. Bye.